Okay, Sunday Family Day. We're having a debate about this opening over the Grandbaby Loft.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground.
Now, what are the two sides of the story?
All right. Meghann's argument is that the opening should be centered essentially on the middle of the roof. And then I was just measuring, it's 136 across. I think what I did, I think the method to my madness a little bit was that I centered it on...
I thought we just had to put it to the right of the bathroom door because there's going to be a ladder there. So when I thought we just kind of went.
let's see. Okay, so I'll tell you what I did. So halfway is the right side here.
Okay.
Was my logic.
Halfway between the two walls, not the building.
So this distance here is 132. 132, 136, I can't remember. 136, yes, because from here to here is 68. And so that's half of, right?
We put the right side of the opening at the halfway mark.
No, it's 136 across divided by 2 is 68. Yeah. So, yeah, my logic was center this right side opening on this. And then, I mean, I don't know. I think I just let this left side fall where it was going to. I don't think there was much.
So you trim around the door and trim around the opening. If they're not next to each other, they'll sort of line up.
Correct. We went with a 24-inch wide opening. Yeah, my wife's argument is that I expand this left side, over the same distance that this side is from the center. So, like for instance, this is roughly 22 or so from the center. So yeah, this side would essentially be somewhere over to here, right here. Yeah, so yeah, that's what the opening would be like. And then now the downside there is we're gonna have this over like we can't do a ladder here, of course. So what this would be is essentially like a rail or a banister type of deal there. Like in a regular 2-story house. Yeah, exactly.
So Meghann, what are the advantages of widening the opening?
Well, to keep it even with the middle of the actual house.
Centered on the roof line.
And it would match that side as well, because that is even on that side of the house. Not to mention, if this is the kids upstairs, having that banister would be a cute addition for it. I mean, it doesn't have to be confining like a storage area.
I don't know why we didn't go with that. I think it was because...
and the ladder will still stay right there.
Right.
I don't remember why we didn't.
Is there...
structurally, just to open it up a little bit.
Yeah, no, structurally, this wall doesn't matter.
Right, because you put it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean that like you could take it out, not that.
Right, but whatever board's behind there, you can take it out, and that upper wall is still going to be fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not load bearing at all. None of the walls that I've put up in here are load bearing at all, be it the bathroom wall here or this one.
We just need to decide whether to leave it as it is, a small opening. But I see what you're saying, maybe a lot larger, of course.
I do too. The more I'm thinking about it now, I think I'm going to decide to hit it with the sawzall. You know how to turn a board into a cat? Run a saw through it. Meow.
So we're going to open it up, and then that left side will be a little railing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Safety and for looks.
Yeah.
Also,
and the ladder will remain the same.
I was also thinking about this the other day as well. I don't know what I was thinking by putting this so darn high. I mean, I guess I was just trying to give the children headroom, but ultimately that trim is going to look like hammered dog poop.
I was wondering about the trim right there.
For sure. So
just do a thin trim around the.
Hush! No, I'm joking. I don't talk to my wife like that.
Yes, he does.
No, I think I could drop it down 6 inches and put the same trim that we do on the door jamb and stuff. You're saying put a thin trim up there?
Yeah, just do a thinner trim. It's just the opening. Yeah, you don't need to do something extravagant for it.
They're a 2x4 right across it. We've got another, 24-inch one, 30-inch one, or 30-inch one. Well, what it would do, it's like another header that, like I said, it would effectively run like 6, 8 inches down or whatever across here, just to give it a little bit more space between. Because what are we doing in between the?
Wait, are you making it shorter?
Huh? Yes.
No, you don't need to make the opening shorter.
No, I feel like we would need to because of the trim. That trim is going to be butted up right against here. Oh, see, here we go. Okay, so the debate is no longer about the opening now.
We're doing the opening.
Now the debate is about the verticality of it here and where the trim is going to fall. Frankly, I think
you don't need to make it smaller.
I think so. We ought to drop it 4 inches so the trim is going to be, 2 1/8 inches. What do I know? I've only been doing this like 15, 16 years.
That's going to be a shiplap wall. There's going to be trim around that.
What's up, YouTube?
And
so, like, think about this pocket door, for example. Like, even if you have, like, say you don't have a door on there at all, right? Like, you still want the jamb itself cased out, basically, right? Yeah. So even if there's going to be a door, and I think we had talked about doing a door there. But I don't know. If we're doing the ladder, I don't know that it's going to be there. Or the banister on the side. We're not going to have a door there. We'll forfeit the ability to do the door. Correct.
I think it needs something.
We wouldn't be able to if we're doing the banister on the left side. Oh, like a hanging barn door or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. Just for if they're sleeping.
Well, that even... Probably not. Because of the room we have on top. For the same reason that had to be made as narrow as it was. Because if we're doing barn doors, we have to look at where the track will run for it as well. This is definitely something to consider if you're doing barn doors. I wish I had a little digital pin that I could draw like a meteorologist. But if you're doing a barn door, one thing that's important to consider is like where the track is going to be. You're going to need at least half of, depending on what the door is doing. If it's like this, will be split in two. It's going to be essentially 2 different doors.
It has to be split in 2. Not enough room to do one.
Correct. We would need all this track would have to go all the way over to here. It hits our roof.
Right.
So, this is something that's important to consider. She's talking about doing a sliding barn door on the back side of this. Then we would have to drop that top header this top plate here like I was talking about so that on the back side up underneath it or, here where, there would be room for the rail or whatever.
I don't know what the answer is, but I think they do need something there. Like I said, if they're up there sleeping or even if they're watching TV and I'm down here watching TV, we're not going to want our TV noises to mix.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the plus side. I think that could have been why we settled on something like this is because we were going to go with a door there, essentially.
The sliding.
No, I think we were gonna do a custom little regular door with the strike plate and everything like that. Yeah, for sure. It would be a cute little, like, standard little door like this.
What if we what if you widened it and there's 2 little doors, custom double doors, and the left one didn't open, the right one did. Like double doors.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
And the right one where the ladder is would open.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, so do something like these 2 up here. Yeah, we could do that.
But one would totally be a faux door.
That would work.
I thought of something that would work, but is it going to look good though?
So the door as it swings, if it's going, I as it goes in, I mean, no matter what we do with the doors, when it goes in, it's going to have trouble on the roof.
With the hinge, make it so it's not possible.
You can, yes.
All the way?
Yes, ma'am. There's a type of doorstop you can put on the hinge as well. That would probably be a sound.
So you wouldn't have to put it on this hinge?
Yeah, for sure. That would probably.
All right, YouTube, what do y'all think of this plan?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna
gonna open
expand
it?
this to here, and then kind of do like a faux double door here. This will remain stationary. This one will open up inward, and then the next debate is about this. That's ultimately what the question is about.
Let's go back to the trim.
Yeah, is do we drop this, say 4 inches, to allow for trim that will be the same size as this? Because I mean, it's going to be, yeah, I mean a solid 2.25 inches. You know, depending on what kind you go with and everything like that. If you're going with a larger, you know, a little bit more fancier trim, we're going to need even more space there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to notch it. This is going to be, are we doing beadboard in here?
No. I believe we just
okay. Yeah, so on these edges, we may do like the same, I think we're going to do like a 1x2 or maybe a 1x3 for the batten to like cover the edges and the strips. I think around the edges here, we're also going to do like a 1x as well. So from this up here, this will be dropping down like 3/4 of an inch from the
there will be room on the top right part of the
from the ceiling.
for trim.
Correct. Exactly. So this is actually, I mean, it's actually going to be more like, you know, right around there. So mitering that corner and doing that would look a little different. Whereas if I dropped it down like 3 or 4 inches, we wouldn't have that problem. But no, we don't want to make the opening too small for the children.
Okay, guys, what do y'all think of this mess of a debate? Weigh in down below. I'm anxious to read all your comments. Boop that like for me if you would. Hit subscribe if you haven't. We'll see y'all next time.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be